Hey, Daryl here. This is my daily devotional. There's a saying, it goes like this: fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Saying simply says, if you get me once, shame on you. But I need to be on my guard that you don't get me the second time. If you get me the second time, shame on me. Well, Saul has been pursuing David. And in chapter 24 of 1 Samuel, that pursuit led Saul right to David, closer to him than he realized. You'll recall David and his men were hiding in a cave, and it just happened to be the same cave that Saul went into to relieve himself. And instead of killing him as he had the opportunity, he snuck up and cut off the corner of his robe. So afterwards, he was able to show King Saul how close he was and how he showed mercy to him. Fool me once, shame on you. Come after me once, shame on you. Well, now we are in chapter 26. And once again, Saul is in pursuit of David. That quickly, he had forgotten the grace and mercy that David had extended to him. And he's in pursuit again because of that deep-seated resentment, that deep-seated bitterness of jealousy that was eating Saul alive. So they were pursuing. It's night. They've camped. Saul is there in his tent asleep. Next to his head is his water jug and a spear. David and one of his men sneak into the camp, and they come up to Saul. And the man says, let me take his spear and pierce him. I'll not have to do it twice. Once will be sufficient. Listen as I read in 1 Samuel chapter 6 at verse 8. Abishai said to David, today God has delivered your enemy into your hands. Now let me pin him to the ground with one thrust of my spear. I won't strike him twice. He's saying, I am strong. I'll take a spear right through his head and pierce him into the ground. But David hadn't heard this saying that says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because that saying exhibits no grace. That saying does not exhibit forgiveness. As Jesus would say, forgive someone 70 times 7. If they strike you in one cheek, turn the other cheek. No, instead of getting revenge for being fooled once, now not letting that fool happen again, David said in verse 9, don't destroy him. Who can lay a hand on the Lord's anointed and be guiltless? As surely as the Lord lives, he said, the Lord himself will strike him. Either his time will come and he will die, or he will go into battle and perish. The Lord will fight the battle, is what David is saying. And so the next day arrives, and David is standing on a hillside, and he's holding up the spear, he's holding up that water jug. They take those to prove once more, we were this close. We could have taken you out. Saul said again, I have sinned. Come back, David, my son, because you considered my life precious today. I will not try to harm you again. Surely I've acted like a fool and have erred greatly. Folks, if somebody gets you, as Saul is getting David, man, don't be that vengeful. Don't be that one who wants to strike back, but be like David and say, the Lord will handle this, because the Lord will take care of his righteous children. God bless you. Good day.